And here we are at the end of the week, folks. I'm Tom Kavicka. We're going to talk a little weather here on your Friday evening. First of all, we're going to look at a little weather. A bit of cloudiness, tropical cloudiness remains here across central Louisiana from our view on Texas Street. And we can see that play out elsewhere and otherwise here across portions of central Louisiana as we go up toward Natchitoches, where we're seeing a little bit more hazy condition, probably a little bit less clouds, but still some mostly cloudy skies up in the air there, and a lot of humidity in the air also. Remember, tropical moisture is still with us, but the system itself it's waning. So tropical influence is going to be replaced by summer heat. So I'll talk about details there. What does that mean to you, and how's it going to happen, and why is it going to happen? So let's get started with a local radar where we see most of the rain now up to the north of us, a little bit more in South Texas. From time to time, you can see a little contrasting motion. So some influence from the tropical system is still around, but again, it was so weak when it came through the area that it's just not going to take much to do away with it. Many times these tropical systems are pretty tenacious. All right, so across this area, you see some scattered clouds, scattered convection as we're going through the day. More storms up to the north along the frontal boundary, and we're starting to focus in on this area, maybe the Ohio Valley, the Appalachians, maybe Tennessee Valley, some of that area for some heavy rainfall. So I think your next flood stories will come out of that area in the coming days. All right, so flash flood risk across the area for tomorrow, kind of a marginal risk, category 1 out of 4 from the Weather Prediction Center. Again, can't rule out some locally heavy rainfall, and out of respect for that, the National Weather Service has that flash flood watch. They're going to retain that through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock. All right, so that is what is going on with the rainfall potential. And here's my graphic as to how much coverage we'll have. So if you look at the map, you see it all ranges from about 40 to 60%. And that is in a category that I call scattered, hit and miss. 40% would be low end hit, 60% would be likely high end hit, all right? And 50% is right in the middle. So that's the kind of thing I'm looking at for Saturday. The timing will mainly be in the PM hours as we get and need some daytime heating to get those showers and thunderstorms started for the day. Common amounts will be less than an inch, but 2 to 3 inches is possible because we've got tropical moisture, we'll have daytime heating, we'll have some instability. There's a pattern that's not going to cause storms to move very quickly, or we could see a storm merger or two, something like that out of the ordinary could bring that to 2 to 3 inches. And rainfall rates will still be pretty high from some of the storms that you get, the bigger and stronger ones. So your futurecast, as I step you through your upcoming weekend, you saw maybe a very low end chance of a shower this evening. May not be worth an umbrella though. By Saturday morning for morning grocery shopping, we've got really not much happening. We'll get into that daytime heating. Notice an increase in the showers and thunderstorms as we head into Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. And that continues a while into the evening. But once we get into Sunday mid-morning church time, we've got back to humidity and back to a little heat across the area as there. But probably you can leave your umbrella at home for church Sunday morning. Let's check out your tropical interest areas. According to the National Hurricane Center, they're not really concerned about anything. And yeah, they're right with this. But as far as that's concerned, I'm watching something else. I'm going to play this map for you. This map shows energy in the upper atmosphere. This is weather changing energy, as I call it, kind of forcing. You've heard us use that term before. So it's kind of all of the above. So I stopped at, say, Monday night, very early Tuesday during the night there. There's some energy starting to gather once again in kind of the same place that AL 93 came from, the system we've just had, and is still kind of lingering in the area. And so as I go forward, you can see that energy still kind of working through the Gulf of Mexico, right in through here. And apparently there may be enough of it to where the Weather Prediction Center is drawing a surface low coming in from again, across the Atlantic side of Florida, across the Florida Peninsula, across the far northern Gulf of Mexico for next week, mid to latter part of next week. So we'll see what happens with that. I just want to kind of mention it to you because it is on the 7-day forecast. So one more day of healthy rain chances. Saturday 50-50 for an average. 91 the high temperature. That's okay, but it'll be a muggy one. Notice how the temperature start rising Sunday though, as a hot bubble of air begins to build over the area, and some of that humidity remains trapped. We're going to have some pretty unpleasant conditions. Summer coming back strongly here in late July. 94 Sunday, we go higher Monday, Tuesday, even higher Wednesday, still high on Thursday, and then even still hot Friday, despite the return of scattered showers and thunderstorms out of respect for that possible Gulf disturbance, similar to AL 93 that we just had. And of course, I got 40-50% right now. That could go up or it could go down, depending on what we're looking at there. This is what you see in the 7-day forecast that I give. That's what I'm comfortable and confident in. So that's your forecast over the next 7 days. Again, Nick and I want to thank you for your support for Semi Weather. And it is Saturday. Nick will be with you in the morning, and I'll see you in the PM, and I'll be in the Weather Center writing out the 7-day forecast. Take care. Have a safe but fun Saturday.